All right, good morning, folks. Pretty early here on a Saturday. It's about 5 a.m. Gonna do a little mountain bike ride here before it gets too hot. I love riding at daybreak. It's inspiring for me to watch the sunrise. Go try to hit a couple, maybe 10 miles this morning. Then we're gonna hit Lake Isabella for some kayaking. You can see my kayaks over there loaded up and ready to go. It's gonna be a pretty adventurous day. So let's go. Kind of sketchy riding right now. This is barely daybreak. Kind of hard to see the trail, and the wind's already picked up, which kind of sucks. Hopefully it's not too windy for Lake Isabella and kayaking later this morning, but man, I had to get on my bike. Missed my turn off already. Gotta stop here and take a little pic. Look at that. Moon and sunrise in the desert. Ain't much more beautiful than that, man. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. That's amazing. All right, onward we go. It's already getting warm. Let's say it's probably about 78 degrees already at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be like 105 today. I think it was 107 yesterday. Blah. Oh, and also trying a new camera angle for the bike. GoPro's mounted upside down, and I got the rotation locked, so hopefully we'll get some better views. Last couple of videos the camera angle was way too far down, but we'll see. beautiful out this morning. I think this beats my record for earliest ever on a mountain bike. Sorry for all the sniffles, but this wind is killing my allergies. Oh, there's a big old jackrabbit. I don't know if you caught him. He was a big boy. There's some huge jackrabbits out here. All right, so let's see. I forget which way we go here. I think last time I went straight. And I think this is Smooth Criminal right here. I think I'm gonna go up this way because I think that's part of Smooth Criminal as well. We'll see. I don't know where I'm going out here, man. I'm just going. Man, these trails are so killer. You know, just to be right out of the driveway. I don't have to do nothing but throw my gear on and I'm on a killer little single track like this. Good stuff. All right, so, I think this is just a little loop around because it'll be pretty hard to make that left-hand turn. Let's take a little pick from up here. So started to, at this point, I think I'm getting pretty used to these Mavens. Man, these brakes are incredible. The stopping power is beyond unbelievable for a mountain bike. All right, little pick opportunity. So sun still hasn't even come out from behind the far mountains out there. So we're still riding kind of before daybreak. Beautiful out here, man. All right, enough of the obligatory pictures. Let's get back to some trail riding. It's nice. Probably won't run into many people this morning. Hopefully though, maybe we run into another desert tortoise like last time. That would be pretty cool. I like tortoises. All right, another one of those kind of roundabouts. All right, here we go. Kind of hard to get started again once you stop. Throws me out of my rhythm. Another roundabout. All right, so from here, not sure where are we going. I don't think I want to head back already. See what we got over here at the top of this peak. Yeah, I don't think I want to head back down. Yeah, I don't want to go down that because that just brings me down to that road below. So I think we're going to go back to the left and back into that area over here. All right. Go now. Follow this little cut right here. Sorry for trail cutting, but we going this way. I forget what the name of this trail is, but it's pretty tight. Tight. Maybe this is part of Smooth Criminal. I guess I could stop and check Strava or Trail Forks. All right. So I think we're gonna go up here and turn around and go back down what I just came up. Kind of keep to the left. Right here. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, probably not. This doesn't look like where I want to be. All right. All right, now I know where I'm at. I think it's called Gravy Train right here. And this is so much fun. All right, what does that say? I can't even read. Oh, that's Ricochet, I think. Oh no, that's pineapple. That's pretty hard to read that. Pineapple. Awesome trail. Well, folks, hopefully you're enjoying the ride so far and you can actually see this time. All right. Let's see what pineapple's looking like this morning. I think we did pineapple last time. Awesome trail. Cut that a little too close, huh? All right, there's Mr. Sun starting to peek out from behind the mountains over there in the east. And it's gonna start warming up quick after that. You can see Cerro College down there. Down to my left. Actually, this is a good photo op place. All right. Keep on going. Lots of wind. That was tight. Tight. Arming. Such a cool flowy trail, man. So grateful. I live so close to such a fun little trail, and I got such a nice bike. Life is good. Lots of abandoned mines. Dang, that switchback came up on me. Wasn't ready for that. Big boulders. Wow, Mr. Sonny's rising fast. Oh, there's a bunny. Actually, maybe this wind is a blessing. Actually, might keep it 5 degrees cooler. Big boulders. Man, such excellent trail work out here. And these guys, my hat's off to these guys. They do such good work out here on these trails. Keep them in tip-top shape, man. I'm not sure who you guys are, but my hat's off to y'all that maintain these trails. Loose. Wow, such good trails. Oh, I'm tired already, man. All right, so I think we needed to go left. We turn around here and go to the left a little bit. I think that'll keep us on Pineapple. Yeah, right here I think we need to go, and I think this keeps us on Pineapple. I don't know where this goes. Oh, that was the little sign that showed that Pineapple was the way I was just going, and then I think snake bait was the one that went downhill a little bit. Let's go back to the signage. Oh yeah, so that was Pineapple. Now this turns into Ibex. And then snake bait is that way. Snake bait's pretty fun. So is Ibex. All these trails are fun, man. All these little trails out here are good, man. So beautiful. Look at that view, man. Woo! See Owens Peak off there, straight ahead. And then way out that way. That big peak, I don't know if that's Mount Whitney or not. Probably not. Seems a little close for Mount Whitney. I think that's the mountains up by Kennedy Meadows, I'm gonna say. And we probably can't see Whitney from here. a little too far out, and it's kind of dusty, kind of windy last night. I'm glad that there's not much wind yet this morning. It's 5:42. All right, so we think we're gonna take ibex for a little bit and then probably turn back around and head home and get ready to head to Lake Isabella for the second part of today's adventure. Let's see how many miles we got clocked in here. So Trail Fork says 5.7 miles already. And what's Strava say? 5.67 miles. So that's good, man. So this will probably be about a 10, 11, 12 mile ride, depending on how I feel here. I was gonna try to keep it short, but man, I get on the bike and I just can't stop sometimes. I pay for it the next day, but whatever. Woohoo! That was fun. I think I got too much air in the front tire. It's not gripping. I went to 22 pounds in the front, and I think that's too much. So we're gonna let a little bit of air out real quick. I think we probably need to be about 20 pounds in the front. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna dig the gauge out. That might have been too much, but yikes. Get on there. All right. I don't know that I want to go too far down ibex. I guess I'll just have to turn around and climb back up. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that feels a little bit better there. Front tire's actually digging in a little bit better. The rear seems like it might have a little bit too much air as well, so, but we're not gonna mess with that. We're just gonna ride. Oh yeah, it's got to cross the road a couple times. I remember those nice older women told me how to find this trail last time I was out. So nice to run into friendly, cool people on the trails out here. Like in other areas, people don't like mountain bikers. You know, hikers don't really care for us and equestrians and all of that, and I think the feeling's kind of mutual for everybody, but that was nice of those ladies. This is kind of cool because, oh, all right. A little wide on that turn, and it's a little slippery, but no harm there, man. That's why I always ride with all my gear: knee pads, helmet, elbow pads. Maybe I should just shut up and ride. I wouldn't be crashing. Now there's Mr. Sun. Gonna be getting hot now. I'll shut up though. Take a quick pic right here. Make sure I didn't lose my phone. No damage to the bike on that, maybe little scratches on the fork, but it's all good. That sun is blinding me. So I think that was the first bail on video for me. So you're welcome, folks. Little entertainment for you. Little free entertainment. Hopefully you got a laugh out of it. Man, I was just not in tune this morning. Catch my breath here for a minute. What I think I'm gonna do is head over to those benches for a sec, catch my breath, and then I'm gonna head back out. Gather my marbles, get back, my head back in the game. All right, take a break for a sec. Now I just got to remember where I was going. Sit here for a second and take in this beautiful sunrise. Count my blessings for sure. I think I'm just not fully present riding this morning. I'm really kind of excited for the second part of today's adventure, my trip to Lake Isabella to go kayaking for the first time. I've been wanting to try kayaking for a long time, and then just realized that the base rents all kinds of outdoor gear and kayaks and camping gear and climbing gear and backpacking gear. Pretty cool service from the DOD or DOW in the Navy. So I rented me a kayak last night after work. Super stoked to go try that out. So if you guys got a good laugh out of my fall here on the mountain bike today, you'll be laughing a lot, I'm sure, when I try to get in a kayak and paddle around in Lake Isabella. Hopefully the wind's not too bad out there by the time I get there. So that being said, better get back on the bike and head towards the homestead. Beautiful this morning though, not too hot yet. Glad I got up this early and headed out. Now I just got to make sure I stay on the right trails on the way back. All right, so where are we at mileage wise? All right, so 6.36 miles, so probably about 11 round trip. But yeah, I'm already feeling that. My little legs are tired already. But let's see if we can find our way back and try to keep both wheels on the ground this time. Hopefully the video's coming out good too. All right, let's get going here. Stay present. That's the name of the game, right? There's a little closed off mine. All right, let's see another one here that's not closed off. I think, dang, I'm already turned around. I think we wanted to go up this way, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully there's no snakes out this morning. If I see one, I'll definitely take some pictures. Julie, if you watch my videos, my cousin Julie's deathly afraid of snakes. Hopefully I don't see any. I'm not a big fan, but all right, where's my trail? Man, how'd I get turned around already? Oh, right there. Durr. Let's get going. Yeah, man, trails are getting sandy, so front's washing out pretty easily. All right, so back on the pineapple, then gravy train, I think, and then smooth criminal, and then out, I think. Believe that's the way we going. Woo, that was killer. Those berms are so good, dude. Woo! Damn, that was tight. Tight! Oh yeah, almost another slide out. make sure we go the right way here. Always miss my turns. Having too much fun all the time and forget where I'm going. All right, we on track. All right, trying to see now if I'm supposed to go that way or I stay on this way. Let's go around the corner a bit. I think this is the trail that I was on. I don't know, I get so lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I need to follow the fire road for a little bit. Get turn around here. Go this way. We want to go this way. I want to go up this ridge. This isn't the way I went, but I think I want to go up this. Alright, since we're kind of on a time schedule, I'm gonna head this way, try to cut across the peaks. somebody out already. Fucking ding-a-ling. Okay, so I see some single track down there, and how do I get there? I think the entrance got to be right over here somewhere. Sorry folks, I'm a terrible navigator. Damn it. It's not where I want to be either. Believe this is thread the needle right here. So we're gonna do this guy. Get geared up. Kind of a sketchy fucking jump. Oh shit! Damn! Sketchy jump right into a fucking turn. Oh, here's a little jumpy jump. Woo! Yeah, that was killer. It's kind of sketchy because the sun was kind of in my eyes and I wasn't prepared for that jump that goes right into a corner.
pedal strikes can be deadly. A little bit of air. Ooh, slow it down. Pretty sure this is Smooth Criminal now. Little droppy drops. Wasn't ready for that either. Ooh, my little chicken legs are tired. All right. That was killer. Woo. Not bad for a quick morning jaunt, but I'm way away from the house, man. Got a long way to trek back. Some fire road up here connect me back. I think we can go right here. So it's cool about here in the desert. You kind of make your own trails. So I need to get way over that way. Actually, I think I want to take that little single track back. I think that's the one I normally take back to the homestead.